Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. And I've accepted it. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods. Return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this, and I'm married to game, and you just see how it happens. Well, I had to carry it. Wait, I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time they died, wait, I know I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone, and you could get me. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
Bada bing. Bada bing. Stern and Jurgen. What's going on here, man? Yo, listen, I said handsome man. I know I usually call you that Zero, but I was talking about the Stern and Jurgen this term in the Werner. Hopefully we got some good. No, hopefully we've got some good volume with the music. I know that our lighting sucks. I'm working on that right now. I know that our angle sucks. I'm working on that right now. Hi. Hi. You telling me to hush? You telling me to shut up because they only come for you? Hi, handsome. Hi, you're handsome. You know this? I love you. You're my buddy. How's it going, Yogi? How's it going, Megan? How's your guys' morning going? Oh, man. My morning's doing all right. Got a little meditation in. Got a shower. I'm a clean, serene taco. Hi, handsome. Huh? You want your taco soup? You said, Dad, where's my taco? I said, Dad, where's my taco? There will be blood. There will be blood if there is not tacos. Blood and tacos. Nobody wants blood in their tacos, unless you're into that kind of thing. Never mind, never mind. Think of the children, Taco. There should be no children in here. Fuck the children. Metaphorically, metaphorically. What? You not feeling the taco suit today, Zero? You not feeling it today? You not feeling it today, handsome? I hate that it like velcros on itself. There you go. You hit the heat down a peg. Not to bring Meg into this. Not the Meg that's in here. The peg Meg. The peg leg Meg. Easy, Zero, easy. Ow. You're vicious, you know this? You're vicious, you know this? Listen, you're vicious, but I think they'll get a better angle from over here with you attacking me like this. I think they'll get a better angle from over here. I think that's true. Guys, I'll read your chats as soon as Zero allows me to. I could struggle to do it, but in the honor of watching my screen time, I try to let Zero time and screen time be different times a little bit. I will definitely, once I get a break here, I'll definitely take some screen time so I can read your guys' responses. Make sure you guys take your meds. I already took my meds. My goal, you know, is to be able to take them before the live because I wake up a good amount before the live normally. But the live is has been a good reminder for me whenever I haven't been able to remember myself. Stone Yogan, Witch Don't Burn. Oh, hi. How's it going, Witch Don't Burn? Yogi says, stretch Chevys and hydrate. Stretch Chevys and hydrate. We can do that for you. We can do that for you, Yogan. Let's see here. Your Gurdon Merlin Turgan. Yogi with the Chevys. I'll get that hydrate and then I'll get that stretch. Yo, Serenity, what's going on? I'm actually wearing a bikini. It's actually a bikini. I promise I can explain. How are you doing? How's your morning going? Listen, who doesn't like tacos and titties, okay? I promise I have a better explanation than that, but like, who doesn't like tacos and titties? Listen, if there's two things that I'm all about, it's tacos and titties. So like, this is supposed to be a safe space. It's supposed to be a happy place. So like, tacos and titties. Tacos and titties. Tacos, titties. What are you doing? The dog does not have a bikini on, however, he does have a taco suit. What's up, Zero? Oh, let's see, did the transition? That was the wrong transition. That was the wrong transition. What's up, handsome husk? Yo, that's my cock, bro. That's my cock. I didn't know you were a wiener dog. I didn't know you were a wiener dog, bro. Huh. I didn't know you were a wiener dog. Boop. Oh, you suck, man. You didn't even catch that ball. You can't be a wiener dog because you don't know your way around the balls, man. What do you think you're doing over there? Crazy ass taco dog. Silver Mist said your channel is the best and said that I should try it out. So far, I'm loving it. Well, now I feel like maybe that's not the part Silver Mist was talking about. You see, we toe the line between like being helpful and being a mess ourselves. So welcome to the train wreck, I guess. No, I'm just playing. Welcome in. We have a bunch of super amazing people who come in and hang out with us. The live wouldn't be half as amazing as it is if it wasn't for them. However, my contribution is my amazing husky, my humbled approach to life, and you know my will to try to be the light that I want to see in the world. So, you know, I hang out with my husky and stuff. I have to watch how much screen time I get, so I spend a decent amount of the live not, you know, staring at the chat and stuff, but I still try to make sure that I catch up and read everything. So thank you for coming in and saying what's up to us. The topic for today, although we deviate from quite often, not to mention, you know, I usually like to give the first 30 minutes to just kind of see how people are doing, give people a chance to come in, because we go live for 2 hours. We go live every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we've only been up for less than a half an hour right now, and I'm being mauled. being mauled currently by a taco. Yo, you're trying to show them the titties. Yo, you usually gotta pay extra for this kind of action, bruh. You usually gotta pay extra for this kind of action, bruh. You're vicious. You're vicious. You're vicious. Look at you. You're scratching. You hurt. You hurt. I see blasted asses popping through. How's it going, Zero? Hi, handsome. We actually haven't even been up for 15 minutes. I said less than 30, which I guess is still less than 30. Free the nipple! You know it, Witch Don't Burn. That's half the reason we doing this. That's half the reason we doing this. Is the music too low? Should I turn that up a little bit for you guys? Let's see here. Hello, yo, we got Cindy coming in. We got blasted asses. Happy hump day to you, Witch Don't Burn. What's everybody doing today? Anything fun? The Queen of Estonia. Ertz, Turk, Jörg, Fergen, Merds. Music is good. Cool. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Gav. I said it could be louder earlier. Ah, gotcha. Tell us about your day. Yo, Silver Mist, one of your friends is here. I embarrassed you, don't worry. I was talking about tits and tacos. It was a bad time. I didn't realize they were your friend at first, or else I probably would have been even more disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. I would have been super kind, because I'm a kind individual. Sometimes. When I want to be. No, I try to be. I genuinely try to be. It doesn't always happen that way, but I genuinely try. You know, I genuinely do what I can. Generally, I do what I can. Hi, handsome husk. They will be warned. Right, you know, like, I'm not trying to make the channel anything that it's not, you know, like, plus, they came in and they saw the bikini right away. I was sitting at an angle, you know, normally if I sit at a certain angle, like, you can see the bikini right now, but, like, you can barely even tell. Like, that's one of the things that, you know, the taco suit became a staple. I mean, first of all, because my name is Taco, but if you ever ask, you know, what came first, the bikini or the taco suit, the answer is the bikini. The answer is the bikini. Soccer Fire, welcome back in, my man. How are you doing? Guys, make sure you take your meds. It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your meds. Sometimes we ask nicely. Sometimes we resort to brute force. Hey, fuck you. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You're not. I don't know who you think you are, son, but you're not. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna transition this bitch over because it's annoying me. So I like sitting on this side. Boop. There we go. There we go. Is that fucking with you guys now? Hey! Zero! What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you being a cunt? Stop. Sorry, I shouldn't have said the C word. Zero, stop. It's the only definition for what he is sometimes. Huh. Huh. Some people just really don't like that word. Hey! Link's just chilling. Laying on some bags and shit. You smell though, Link. I don't want you, like, making those bags smell. He doesn't actually smell that bad. He does smell kind of bad. Move. Get off my bags. Move. Link. Yeah, you're getting in trouble. I mean, you were, but you weren't like, you like scrambled away like, dude, Zero, easy boy. Why are you like this? Dude, that's my asshole. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What? Dude, listen, you don't have meds, so if you were taking meds, they weren't yours, and I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here right now. You're crazy. Why are you crazy? I thought we were friends. I thought we had an understanding. You over here like, nah, bro. We ain't got shit but animosity. Whoa, whoa. Oh my god. Thurston, Worston, Ergen, Wergen, Sergen. Let's get hype. We getting hype? Spec free today. Yes, Witch Don't Burn. I got my contacts yesterday. So that's cool. That's exciting. Got some contactuals. Some contactuals. I'm like gonna move some shit back here. My like fucking OCD is like pissing me off. Oh, yo, that's my fucking yo. Yo, we trying to make taco babies. You making taco babies, big boy? Yo, you gonna give me that kind of hug? You better give it from the front, big man. Yo, you gonna give me that kind of hug? You better give it from the front, big man. What do you think you're doing, man? Listen, what do you think you're doing? I didn't know we were getting sexy with it. I didn't know we were getting sexy with it, man. Huh? What are you doing? I didn't know we were getting sexy with it. Yo. Woo. We getting sexy with it? Get it. Get it. Hey, don't bite me. Don't bite me. What are you doing? What are you doing biting me? What are you doing biting me, crazy boy? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'll mess you up. What are you doing? I'll blow your candle out, bitch. I'll blow your candle out, bitch. What do you think you're doing? He says, there's only room for one taco here, Dad. Fuck you. He says, I'm the cute taco. I'm the perfect taco. You're just a bitch taco. And I'm like, don't talk to me like that, dude. I'm your fucking dad. And he says, no, you're not. You just adopted me. And I'm like, yo, that's fucked up. It doesn't mean I'm not your real dad. He's like, no, you right. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. You're grounded now. And he's like, you can't ground me. You're not my dad. And I'm like, yo, we just fucking talked about this. We just had this conversation. And he's like, you right. My bad. Huh. I don't know why I'm like this. Controlling your emotions is what we're talking about today. But I can barely control the fucking words that pop out of my face, let alone controlling those that are much harder to control. Yo, why are you biting me? I'm gonna take your moose hostage, bro. I'm gonna use your moose against you, and then I'm gonna fucking attack you when you least expect it. The best part is I can tell you my plan, and you can't even understand me. You can't even understand me, you crazy husk. You crazy husk. You're just an empty husk, in the words of Mao. Haha, you suck, you missed. Oh, bro. Got them butter teeth. You got them butter teeth. Oh, that was like fucking a 3D movie. I almost got fucking got. No, Witch Don't Burn. I'm super excited about not having to wear my glasses all the time for the purpose of masks or glasses. You know, I have a few pretty cool pairs of like glasses that, you know, I could have been wearing for the streams, but why are you crazy? Why are you like this? I thought we were friends. He's like, we can be friends now. You're petting me. I thought we were friends. You come here often? Hi, handsome. Hi, buddy. How? Why you do this? Why'd you do this? Ah! Why are you doing this to me, man? I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends. He's vicious, guys. I apologize. Ugh. Don't bite me. Don't bite me, bitch. Don't bite me, bitch. What are you doing? Where are you going? Boop. I booped you. I will catch up in the chat here in 1 second, guys. I just gotta take my time. This little man needs his playtime. Let me know, guys, how you guys feel about the topic of the day, or if you want to talk about anything else, feel free to put it in the chat. Like I said, I'll make sure I catch up once I get back into the captain's chair. But we're planning on talking about controlling your emotions. I had talked about this not yesterday, but the day before, and we didn't get into it, so we didn't get into much of it, so we're going to go with a part 2 today. And I had asked yesterday, and I'm going to ask again, that way we don't, take as much time as we did yesterday to get into it. If anybody has any input on what some of the hardest emotions to control are, I would love to know what you guys' opinions are on that topic. Zero, I think it's excitement. I think excitement is his hardest emotion to control. He's just so excited to play, to have fun. He's such a good boy, but his urge to have fun and be a fucking puppy are just crazy. Huh? You well-behaved puppy. You well-behaved puppy. Are you well-behaved? Are you well-behaved? But when you want to be? What you think? What you think? You're crazy. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. Yo, I don't want no trouble. You better run. Good. Your dad was a pug. That's right. You couldn't have beat me anyway, Zero. Bitch made. Oh shit, he heard me talking. He heard me talking trash. Ah, that's my ear. That's my ear. Don't give me a wet willy. Don't give me a wet willy, bro. That was like the worst wet willy of all time. Dude, come on. That was the worst wet willy of all time. You're a monster. Oh, the puppy scarf. The puppy scarf. We haven't seen this one in a minute. Zero doesn't even know what to do. We hit him with the signature move. The puppy scarf. He actually does know what to do. He'll just flail and fucking knee me in the head and then call it a day. Huh. You just flail and knee me in the head and call it a day. Is that what you do? Where's the toys? There's so many toys around here. I can never find one when I need it. Take the, I almost called this a fucking squirrel. What is this? Raccoon. Take the raccoon in the panties. Stone Yogi, you want me to give Zero a treat? You want a treat? He's like, sha. You want a treat, Zero? He's like, sha. Sha. I got you. That's a good angle over here so you don't got... I gotta try my best not to be white trash streamer. Blasted Ass is throwing some hats on. I'll make sure I catch up in the chat once I give our boy this treat. I appreciate you guys for hanging with us while we unwind, enjoy our morning. I spend a little bit more of my morning working on myself and stuff, so I want to make sure that I am, still giving him the love he needs. Link, I don't know where I put your treats at, handsome. Gotta go find Link's treats. I have them usually right here. I guess I moved them. We have other ones. Here they are. There they be. I did turn the music up a peg too, just to see what the status is for you guys. Hi, Link. Come to get some treats for yourself too. You guys don't know, getting some Zero treats automatically entitles you to some Link treats. Zero's like, yo, where's mine? You already got one, buddy. Hi. Are you being good and letting your brother have some? I might have to give you another one since you're being a good boy. Huh. Might have to give you another one since you're being a good boy. Dude, animals are the best. I'm just saying, like, to be able to help understand, like, to be able to understand these guys really helps me to be able to understand, like, a lot of shit that's going on. Sit. Sit. This one ain't free. Speak. Woo. Speak. Give me a paw. High five. Here you go. Link's just like, yo. How'd you forget about the Link? How'd you forget about the stinky Link? He's like, you can't smell me from over there? He's like, you couldn't smell me from over there? What the fuck, Dad? Hi, handsome. You're being a good boy. You're being handsome. Look at you, see? Oh, he's dropping shit over there. No. He's like, Dad, he's getting like 5, and I'm only getting 1. What the fuck's that about? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Listen, if I catch up in the chat, I'll give you another one, okay? He's like, no, now. I might actually give him one more while I catch up in the chat. That'll be my distraction. I had milk bones over here. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say that would be the move. Give him one of them, because then he'll run away by himself. Ugh. To see cats and dogs get along is amazing. They don't always get along, but they do, for the most part. Well, they do always get along, but like Zero just plays rough sometimes. So like, I'm afraid he may or may not decapitate the cat. Decapitated. Sorry, not funny. Not funny. Taco. Hey friend, Taco, you're live on my stream, bro. Oh shit, Demon Slayer, you got me pulled up on your stream. What up, Demon Slayer squad? How's the Upside Down fam going? How's everybody doing over there? If I'm watching and everyone watching me, you're watching, LOL, and thanks for the med reminder. Hell yeah, Demon, I got you, bro. Thank you for the workout reminder, my friend. Your friend left you. I wonder if it was the tits or if it was the dog. See, some people don't like whenever I don't stay ahead in the chat, but unfortunately I can't really do anything about it. So first thing to come is Taco, and then the bikini. No, blasted asses. The bikini came before the taco. Suit. I mean, I'm Taco, so unless you're talking about me, I did come before the bikini. The bikini hasn't come yet. It still doesn't know that experience. It's stretch arm toy. Oh, speaking of which, thank you for reminding me to stretch. Hi. Yo, I'm stretching over here. Hi. You're handsome. I'm stretching. Can you give me a minute, bro? That's personal space. Hi. Are you here to talk to me about my car's extended warranty? Hi. Yo. We making taco babies? Is that what's going on? Yo. What are you doing? You trying to get some dick, bro? You want some dick? You should have just said something. Bro. You wanted some dick? You should have just said something. Hey. One up. Maybe it's a good thing your friend left Silvermist. Sucker. What did you get for trying to fuck me? You know fuck me, I fuck you. No, fuck me, fuck you. Yeah, I got you, bro. I think you're stuck in this hole. Bro. I could let you out. I probably should let you out. Because if I don't, you're gonna fucking go crazy. See, Zero will like hurt himself to get out of a hole, dude. He doesn't care. I think it's just like the animal instinct, but I think he knows he's not hurt. He's not in trouble in this situation. Did you guys see him try to fuck me like that? I can't believe that shit. I thought we was boys. Turns out, I'm thinking boys to men. He's thinking Boy George. Was that fucked up? That might have been fucked up. It was kind of funny though. Come on. Whoa! Whoa! Lassie! Whoa, Lassie! We got a live one here. Crikey. Here we've got the rare Siberian Husky. It's one small bite from him and it could be my last. The bite of a husky is fatal. The cuteness, even more deadly. And here we have a live one. I'm gonna cuddle it. Oh, he's horny! He's horny! Crikey! Oh snap! He's horny! He's hornier than a human right now. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous when we're in a den with a horny husky. Any moment could be your last. No hole is safe. So you see now the emotion that I'm trying to help you guys control is disgust. We're talking about controlling emotions. So if you guys were able to control your disgust through that, then congratulations. You are one step farther to complete internal bliss. Also, shout out to Stone Martin for being the boss of the live, but he's looking low, man. I've seen some healthier bosses in my day. Good thing Drago isn't here, or he'd be one-shotting that mofo. Hi. Hi. You're crazy. You know, you're crazy, bro, and I love you. So, I haven't had a minute to get completely caught up in the chat and see if anybody had given me any examples, but I will do that once my dog stops trying to fuck me. Or trying to foreplay with me, at least. Yo, you need to stop nipping at me. You need to stop nipping at me. Huh. Why are you nipping at me, man? For me, one of the hardest emotions to control is anger. I don't know if any of you agree. I'm sure some of you will agree and some of you won't. You know, I'm sure, whoa. Hi. Hi. How you doing? How are you doing? How'd that feel? How'd you like that? How'd you like that, punk? Punk ass. Hi. Hi. Hi, Scruffy. Scruffy, fluffy, and lovely. Hello, my scruffy, fluffy love. My scruffy, fluffy love. I love you. My scruffy, fluffy puppy. My puffy, fluffy. My scruffy, fluffy puffy. My huffy, puffy, fluffy, wuffy. Woo! Fluffy Wuffy was a fluffy puffy. Was a puffy puppy. But I said this puppy's fluffy. Why are you crazy? Why are you crazy? Who put amphetamines in your dog food this morning? I'm the one that fed you. Whoa! I'ma fuck you up. You better not ever do that again. Bad dog. Bad dog. Don't you do that again. You mean. Nope, go away. Go lay down. You bad. You bad. You don't nip at me. Soccer Fire just woke up. Catching up in the chat. Let's see here. First thing, I seen a bunch of hats from Blasted Asses, so I gotta get them on. First thing to come is taco, stretch arm toy. Have you eaten? I did eat, Cindy. I had an orange, guys. Let me know if you ate what you ate. Turkin, Ermin, Sturton, Turgen, Thurkin, Jurgen, Durton, under Sternen, Stern and Jurgen. I understand most of the time, Stone Yogi. I agree with Cindy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hats on. I will get those hats on as soon as I catch up in the chat. What did I say, 7? Probably. Well, that was the same treat. Okay, cool. 7 hats. Everyone's having an awesome Wednesday. Demon throwing some things in the chat. Gotta go. Ah, Blasted. I'm so sorry, man. I missed your 7 hats. I was hoping I could get it sent to my message on Discord. We'll greatly appreciate it. Whoop, whoop. I'll have a great day. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Are you going to the TwitchCon? This is the first that I've heard about the TwitchCon. This is the first that I've heard about it. I had a boiled egg and a banana for breakfast. There you go, Demon Slayer. That's a good fucking breakfast. Hi, Zero. I love you. Is this an apology hug, or is this your way of trying to, like, attack me? I don't know. But I do know that I have to put on a bunch of hats. Mortal Kombat. Do 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 do. I love how he's just like front and center and he has no idea. Hi. Yo. Cool. Do you have any idea what you've done? 3, 4, 5. 6. And 7. Bam, there we go. Where's our blasted ass when you need him? Where's our blasted ass when you need him? All right, we've been wrestling a 0 for about 40 minutes on the floor almost. So let's sit up here. I apologize, Silver Mist, if I embarrassed you in front of your friends. One of the reasons why I never ask people, too much to share the live. Oh, are you fucked up over here, buddy? Here, I'll take your taco suit off for you. You're all fucked up. You're all fucked up. Plus, it's warm, huh? You gotta take your taco suit off after we wrestle because you get all hot. It's just some extra exercise for you. Yo, a follow from College Girl. What's going on, College Girl? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Hope you're doing and feeling well. We were asking everybody what they ate for breakfast. Today we're talking about controlling your emotions. And today we've got also my handsome husky friend. So I hope you enjoy my handsome husky friend. I hope you enjoy me. If not, well, I mean, at least he's cute. So, he's just clickbait. He's like, fuck you, Dad. This is my show. I ain't clickbait. You're clickbait. Came from Silver Mist and Pika. Silver Mist and Pika. Damn, you came from both of them? So you got 2 moms then. So, they're both your moms? I enjoy you. Yo, Maney Man, I'm glad you enjoy me, my man. How long have you been in here? You don't got to tell me if you don't want. I always love, one of the things that I love is that there's a lot of people who just lurk. And, people say that, but then, sometimes people are like, oh, no, yeah, I was lurking. And, I've had people, I don't even need them to prove it to me, and they're like, oh, no, yeah, you were talking about this today, and it was really cool. And I was like, well, you didn't say nothing in the chat. And they were like, well, you were talking. I didn't want to distract you. And I was like, I mean, thanks, but, I have no shade towards our lovely lurkers, though. None at all. That's why our lighting wasn't good. We had our freaking lamps over here, nowhere near the live. That should be a little bit better. I'll also be able to, oh no, I gotta move this way. That's what's doing it. I love how, I'm finally getting shit, figured out, and then it's not gonna matter. I love motherfucking taco. There you go. Just entered this time. A Gerd and Merlin. Stone Yogi, I don't know if you know what you're talking about half the time. But I know what I'm talking about. I eat poke bowl with tempura chicken. Damn, Cindy, there you go. College Girl, how long have you been on Twitch? I'm guessing you probably knew. I'm going to take a wild guess and say Silver Mist first, because one of Silver Mist's other friends just came through not too long ago. Much love to you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming in. I would definitely love to know if you've been on Twitch or if you stream. That's always one of the first questions that I ask new people when they come in. Not always, but a lot of times I'd like to know a little bit about you guys. Silver Mist, one of your friends came in, not the same one that was in here earlier. First of all, if I embarrass Silver Mist on my account, I apologize. Do not let my questionable content and charisma let you judge her too harshly. I say some good shit sometimes. I also say even more infinitely awful stuff, but I'm aware of it, and I'm trying to do better. So that's why we kind of started, doing a self-help kind of a thing. And I didn't realize how many people did not like the word self-help until I had multiple people come in the live and be like, oh, you're talking about self-help? Fuck you, I don't need that. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not offering it, but it sounds like you might. More than self-help, it's pretty much just a place for us to fucking hang out and chill and talk about whatever we want to talk about, self-help and emotional, related things, encouraged. Amau Music, who we listen to in the background at least 50% of the live, does a very similar thing, except for he focuses on his music, and he also focuses a little bit more on like specific like real world and like real like tools. I mean, we're working on tools and stuff as well, but some of the tools that we're working on are more, on the self-help, the, internal. He gives you some good internal tools as well. Manifesting has been his topic of the week, and that's been a really cool topic to talk about, especially, who was it? I think Demon? No, it wasn't Demon. Somebody yesterday had said that they like talking about a subject that they don't know much about because then they can learn. I super duper agree. Durgan, Jurgen, Durgan. Yes, Durgan, Jurgen. Turgan, Bergen. Hergen. Jurgen, Jurgen. Alright, where do we got? We up here. Boom. Silver Mist, I think I might have scared away your other friend. I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm terrifying. Squirgin, Turgan. That's not even. That's me too, even if I didn't say that. Oh, nice, Demon, nice. Is Demon Slayer still working out over there? Or is he still watching me? Are you watching me and then watching Demon watch me? What the fuck? And we're talking about controlling our emotions. I had asked what some of the harder emotions were to control. That was something that I asked the other day too, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that. But tools, speaking of tools, tools to control these emotions, guys. What kind of tools do you use to control your emotions, and what emotions does it control? Music, for example, can control any emotions, or at least for me, it has the ability to, heighten or lower certain emotions, certain emotional responses. I have certain emotional responses to certain songs. And one of the only things that we actually got into talking about the other day was, the highs and lows, the ups and downs. And like Al was saying, with you just riding these waves, the ups and the downs, those are just waves. You're going to be feeling up. You're going to be feeling down. And you need to be able to, there's such thing as overstimulation. So if you are riding an up wave and you are just so high up, and you're somebody that struggles with, anxiety, you may not even feel like what fun is like. You don't even know what happiness is like because you're so riddled with anxiety that once you are experiencing fun, you're too busy experiencing the anxiety that you don't actually get to experience the true joy. And, that's when the ups and downs can get dangerous, especially, when you are struggling with something like depression and you are so low for so long, and you also have anxiety, or even if you don't have anxiety, just being so down for so long can cause that up to be not even recognizable. And if you aren't even able to recognize when you're on a high, then the low is going to feel even more debilitating. And that's one of the things that I really hope that I am able to assist some people with, in the honor of talking about, self-help related topics, of your personal growth and things like that. It's different from person to person, and that is what we are doing. We are getting to know one another. We are giving anybody who wants it the opportunity to be a part of something bigger than what they've got going on. If you can't figure out some of your shit, feel free to let us take a crack at it. Feel free to just listen to some of our stories and see where some of us are coming from. And, you don't even have to share any of your shit, but there's a good chance that just by listening to some of us and what some of us say, what some of us share, you'll be able to have a good idea of where you're at and what you could try. It's not until you get to the point where you are unable to control these emotions that you will try anything possible to get them under control. And a lot of us are there. A lot of us are at the point where it's fucking hard to control this shit, and we don't know what to do with it. Like, let's see what we got going on here. Why don't people who haven't been infected by the zombie yet just act like the zombies? Well, they could still smell the brains, maybe? Why did you scare them away? My face, maybe? I'm not sure. Jurgen, Jurgen, Nurgen, Wurgen, Hergen, Ergen, Merturn. Alright, you lost me on that one, Stoned. Music can definitely bring on responses. Definitely Demon Slayer. Working out, you know, Demon Slayer, that was one of the main reasons why I had asked. Working out isn't one, you know, that I enjoy, period. But I do like, you know, walking or, you know, stretching, meditating, you know, different types of, you know, uses of my energy. And I would venture to guess that working out helps to control your emotions to a certain extent. And if not, then I implore you to think about it. You know, something like, you know, music, like I was talking about, it depends on what you're listening to. You know, if you're in love, or if you're, you know, thinking about love and you listen to a love song of some type, you know, it's gonna make you happy. It's gonna elicit a good response. But if you, you know, are having trouble in your love life and you listen to a love song, it's gonna elicit an opposite response. You know, some things, the more we expose ourselves to them, the less response we get. And you know, that same thing can be said about emotions. You know, people who are angry all the time sometimes get numb to that anger. People who are sad all of the time sometimes get numb to that sadness. And that's why it's important to experience all of the emotions. You know, I forget exactly how he was talking about it, but this goes to something that Al was speaking about the other week. You know, controlling your anger doesn't mean getting rid of your anger. It just means not letting other stupid things make you angry. You know, if somebody comes in and they tell me that I look like a fucking douchebag, well, I look like a fucking douchebag. So, like, are they really wrong? Not the point that I'm trying to make, though. I'm not going to let it bother me. Now, if Manny Main comes in and says I look like a douchebag, well, he's probably just trying to sweet talk me. So, like, I'm going to feel pretty good about it. But, like, if our new friend, Cupid, comes in and calls me a douchebag, it might be heartbreaking. You know, because he obviously seems like, you know, he cares. He asked if he had a dad. I actually thought he asked if I had a dad at first. I don't know if you have a dad, bro. Well, you have to have a dad unless you were made in a lab. I could be your daddy. You looking for a daddy? They call me Papa Taco. No, I'm just kidding. Some do call me Daddy Taco, but that's a story for another time. Started working again on Monday, and I am still sore. Started working out again. Yeah, Silver Mist. Don't forget to send me that routine that you were doing. Stretch. I'll throw a stretch out. I also owe Silver Mist a hat. Stretching is huge, guys. I love getting a little extra stretch going on, especially because, like, I can't fucking work out, you know, the way that I used to. I can't run the way that I used to, or else I get bodily pain. So, like, stretching is a good way to, like, get moving in the morning, especially, like, whenever I go to walk the dog. I can tell the difference between if I had a good stretch that day or if I didn't, and I always make sure that if I didn't, that I do. And even if I did, I try to stretch a little extra before and during my walk with the dog. Especially it's getting warm out. I feel like I could definitely tell, and a lot of people who deal with any type of chronic pain can agree, but oh my god, the cold. The cold is fucking awful. Yo, Braxy baby, coming in with the hat. We'll throw on another hat for you. Home slice. Whoa, we almost knocked over the whole fucking tower. Yogi with the hats on. We got all kinds of hats. I will send it today. Thank you, Silver Mist. No rush. I just wanted to remind you. Trying to move you guys over so we got more center taco. Why do I feel like I'm not going the right way no matter which way I go? There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. We got one more. Boom. Just like our hat tower. Started from the bottom. Now we here. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I walk about 5 miles, so those are my rest days, and then the other days are my days to work out. A 5-mile walk is your rest day? Shit, girl. When it was warm out, I was probably walking 0, I would venture to say. Not that much, but at least a couple of miles. And it would up my symptoms and everything, but... And it wasn't all at once, in the day, like I would maybe do like a mile if I could, maximum usually. Because after that, it really is too much for me. But we had some good days. We had some good summer days. I'm really excited to see how the weather mixed with the less stress. I really am excited to see the type of progress that I make in the next couple of months. In the honor of putting my best foot forward and trying to fucking manifest something better for myself. I'm finally to the point where I at least feel like I could get better. For a long time I wasn't, so I'm really thankful for that. I believe I'm caught up on hats. I put on Brax's and Yogi's. How are you doing, Brax? Sorry if I missed anybody's messages. I stretch before and after working out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I forgot to stretch. Work out today, so I will do yoga after. Yoga is something that I had considered doing only because I had zero interest in yoga until I realized that yoga was a type of meditation. And meditation is something that we are going to get into as well today, guys. I've been talking about that for a little bit, so if somebody wants to shoot my mom an invite or post an invite, let people know that we're going to be talking a little bit about meditation here in maybe like 30 minutes. I walk to my bus stop and back home twice every Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, gotcha, Silver Mist. Okay, I'm over here thinking you're doing like extra walking. I think the animated emotes causes my computer to like spaz out because my computer sucks. I really need to figure out some of that shit. Oh, Silver Mist, I didn't see your hydrate. I'll hit you up with one right now. And a stretch. Yeah, literally, like, I really need to figure out more about computers. This one's not even that old. Like, I really need to just figure out what's causing its issues. I plan on it. I do plan on trying to figure out more of this shit now that I'm slowly getting some shit back together cognitively. I can't go too overboard, but I can definitely try to figure it out. Nope, sadly the extra walking is going to the store. There you go. Cindy with some emotes. Guys, we're here every day at 10. So I talked about the highs and the lows of emotions, guys. We're talking about controlling our emotions. And the highs and lows I had mentioned, that's just one type of emotion that I feel like is kind of hard to control. The highs and the lows. Exclusively, the highs of the highs are hard to control and the lows of the lows are hard to control. The ups and downs are also hard to control when you're going back and forth so rapidly. That's kind of where I am. The highs and the lows versus the ups and downs, I kind of am referring to those as two different things. Well, three different things. I guess you have your highs, you have your lows, and then you have your ups and downs, where you're kind of just all over the place. Well, actually, that's a lie because the next one, well, I guess could maybe depend on, the severity of, the ups and downs. Actually, the next one that I said was The Gray, which I love that example because, obviously, Ama Music has a song called The Gray. When darkness calls back, I hope you can help it. There's nothing left to do but stay in the gray sometimes, whenever nothing but darkness and darkness fucking calls back. Like, you can either stay in that path of light that you've been walking, you can go back to the darkness, or you can be somewhere in the middle. And the gray is better than the latter. It's better to be somewhere in the gray and allow yourself to be touched by both light and dark than to go completely to the other side, because it's going to be a lot harder to find your way back. It's almost like losing weight. You know, it is so much easier to keep weight off than to lose weight. At least in most people's cases. And that's just a little example that I wanted to give, you know, because that's with a lot of things, you know, with a lot of things, with a habit, you know, it's easier to continue a habit than it is to change a habit or to start a new habit, which goes without saying because you're in a habit of it. Hats off from Silver Mist. Yo, Silver Mist, thank you. Sydney with the stretch and the high. Oh, wait. Oh, it was Sydney that sent the stretch and the hydrate. I think I said Silver Mist. My eyes, my cognitive fucking dude. It pisses me off sometimes. Sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's like somewhere in the middle. Like, I can't help but laugh sometimes, but like it gets fucking old. It gets so fucking old. So, obviously, you know, I mentioned the gray, and then I also want to mention the roller coaster of emotions, the up and down, you know, and I think that when I was writing this the other day, I was thinking more about, as I said, you know, the highs and lows being, you know, the ups and downs being separate from the roller coaster of emotions. You know, whenever you're on a roller coaster of emotions, kind of like I am, that's where I am. The highs and lows, obviously, is a thing that I, you know, deal with, that we all kind of deal with. The gray is also, you know, all of these are things, you know, just because you feel like you are in one more than the other doesn't mean that you can't be in multiple places. And if I'm not making sense of any of this, you know, I kind of just get this from my mind. I didn't do no research on this. I'm usually honest with you guys when I do a little bit of research on some stuff, but if I ever do, it's usually just for like some key definitions and shit. It's just me talking, trying to share my thoughts and my feelings with you guys, and if anybody has any thoughts or feelings that they want to share back, then they can. You know, that's what we do. We just hang out. So anybody that's listening, I appreciate it. If anybody has anything to add, I strongly suggest it. I guess someone needs his glasses. No, Cindy. That's a problem that I've been having even before my contacts. I have my contacts in right now. This is one that was funny to me because while I was writing this, it had kind of had a personal tie-in, and some of you guys know this story. I called the next one the Pink Floyd, aka the Comfortably Numb, and this is comfort in feeling nothing. And sometimes you don't even recognize that you're comfortable. You know, this is a very similar feeling to being in the gray, except for there is a level of comfort. And a lot of times it isn't even noticeable until it's almost too late. And you know, you sometimes that gets to be the point where sometimes you may need a breakthrough moment to get you out of it. You know, what some call a funk, getting into a funk. Well, you don't always need, I guess, a breakthrough moment to get out of a funk, but sometimes you need time. You know, you need to nurture that fucking funk. You know, whatever trauma it is that you're dealing with, you need to nurture it. You need to be able to nurture yourself, figure out what it is that you need, and figure out how to take care of yourself. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about self-care and self-help. We're talking about figuring out how to help yourself in the situation that you have nobody else to rely on. So many of us rely far too much on our phones and the internet. I'm one of them, don't get me wrong. So many of us rely on other shit. And at the end of the day, there's only one thing that you can control. There's only one thing that you can definitely rely on. And if all else fails, you have to be willing to fucking be able to help yourself or try, see what that looks like. And what a lot of us did, you know that we may not have that ability, and find ourselves, whether we did it on purpose or it was an accident, find a community of people who are like-minded, who have the same types of thought processes that we do, who have the same urge to get better, who have the same urge to help the world around them. And I'm not here to help people. I'm not looking to help anybody who doesn't want it. But if you're like me and you've been looking for some help for your whole life, and I'm not talking about help with fucking self-help and shit even. I'm talking about just help. Like, yo, I have a question and I don't even know where to begin to look. Like, okay, well, listen, one of my favorite lines is, did you Google it? Like, I'll Google shit for you guys. Like, I've had people come in and ask shit. Like, we figure this shit out together. Like, and that's one of the reasons why these lives are so amazing and why they really can't go poorly. And even if they do go poorly, maybe they were meant to. See, I almost read Pi Shell as Stone Yogi. Just because of the way that my fucking eyes go. But I'm getting a little bit better. The fourth, like, what did I call these the other day? First of all, Pi Shell, hello. Thank you for coming out of lurk mode. I've been missing our Shelly Pie. Oh, yo, Pi Shell, coming out of lurk mode. You got the 9-month subscriber badge. You got the fucking diamond taco. Is that the diamond? What's better, diamond or platinum? Maybe that's the platinum taco. Either way, guys, she's one of the first people that I seen with that shiny blue taco. Hell yeah. And Pi Shell is here to help, guys, in the honor of being here to help one another, in the honor of trying to know, Pi Shell, I know you're not always having the best of days. I know sometimes you might want to hit that exclamation help, but she hit the here to help, guys. Please reach out to Pi Shell if you have the need to talk to somebody. Pi Shell is a lovely lady who always shows us all kinds of love. She spends a lot of time lurking, but she spends a lot of time here, which is why she has that lovely moderator sword. What was I saying, though? I called these something, like different types, like different categories of emotions, I guess. The highs and lows, the gray, the roller coaster of emotions, the Pink Floyd, a.k.a. the comfortably numb, and last and certainly not least, the what? What's an emotion? And how many times a day do I have to feed it? The answer? At least 3 plus snacks. That's a place that I was at for a fucking while. The what? Emosha who? Oh. You mean there's things inside of me that make me feel things? What'd you call it? Emotions? I think I might struggle from emotional damage. But the emotional damage guy wasn't big back when I needed him. He's here now. He's here now, so that's all that matters. Hey, beautiful Cindy, how are you? Yo, Pi Shell, I hope you're doing well. What is today, Wednesday? How's your guys' week been? Any fun plans for the end of the week? Make sure you guys enjoy your day. Make sure you guys don't lose sight of the day. Please do not lose sight of the day. It is not too late to write down that thing that needs to be written down. It is not too late to reach out to that person that you've been meaning to reach out to. A text takes seconds. I touched on it earlier. I'm going to touch on not earlier, the other day. I'm going to touch on it again. Insane Joel, you handsome beast. I seen you with that subscription. Thank you very much, handsome man. The 5-minute rule. Get in the habit. If we're talking about habits, get in the habit of, if something is going to take you less than 5 minutes, do not push it off until later. Now, obviously, there may be tasks that you have to push off. There may be time constraints. You don't have that 5 minutes, but get into that habit and you will find that you are not pushing shit off, procrastinating as much. You're getting shit done. You're getting into healthy fucking routines and habits. That's all that drinking water is to me. It's a healthy routine. It's a healthy habit. I have not felt like drinking water has caused me to do better. But it's a small thing. It's a small thing, but compound could have had some type of benefit. Trying to drink my water, trying to eat at a decent time, trying to meditate, trying to work these good habits into my life has, no matter what, caused me a better, what's the word? Not way of life, but whatever, I can't think of the word. It's not a big deal, though. I rant and ramble a lot anyway, so you guys are probably tired of fucking hearing me. And we've been over an hour, and we've got about a half an hour, 25 minutes until we're going to get into a little meditation talk. I'm curious if anybody meditates. Do you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, or do you breathe solely through your nose? Because at first I thought it was in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then I had read something in my one book that said that you should just breathe through your nose, so I'm curious. Juno, what's up, Juno? Fuck you, Bill, or whatever his name is. Anyone know about fish tanks? Megan, my nephew knows a ton about fish tanks. Why do you ask? I'm a nose breather. Dragon breath as fuck. Oh, Pyshel, you meditate? You probably share that with us. He's in school right now, though. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a dire question. Either one on the meditation breathing. Gotcha, Juno. Gotcha. You see, I felt like breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth, it was like I had to, like, think about it. I felt like breathing solely through my nose, and I also breathe often through my mouth. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Sorry. I'm a mouth breather a little bit. And I know it's better to breathe through your nose because you have the nose hairs and shit to, like, stop the, stuff. Anderson's filter stopped working, and I went to get a new one, and it isn't turning on. Oh, wow, I don't know. Breathe out of whatever thing you want to breathe out, because me, myself, and I have a deviated symptom, and there was no way I could breathe just out of my nose. Oh, for sure, Demon Slayer. But I would say, if anything, to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth if you can. Or just to try, because I sometimes, like, struggle to breathe through my nose, even if it's, like, even if I'm not sick, even if I don't have any reason to, like, I don't know if it's just from not doing it much in my life, like, Vergen, Gergen, Urton, Rurton. Jurgen, Gurden, Urton, Burton. Everyone's saying what's up to Jolie. Jolie saying good morning to everyone. How's it going, Jolie Bean? Big time mouth reader, and it makes me have to drink more because I'm so thirsty. No one's home either. Filter has been not working since last night. Did you try to Google it? I don't what kind of filter is it? Where was the new filter bought? Did you read the instructions? Troubleshooting. Troubleshooting would be the next thing. Try to eliminate what could be causing it not to work. And this isn't just for the filter, this is for fucking life, guys. This is for a lot of shit. Like, troubleshooting is huge. It's easy to say, oh, this doesn't work. Oh, well, why doesn't it work? What's stopping it from working? Like, that's what self-help literally is. Like, that's what we're doing here. We're troubleshooting ourselves. Like, oh, you don't feel good today? Well, did you drink your water? You did? All right. Weird. What else could it be? Well, did you eat? No? Oh, well, that could be it. All right, well, we'll keep going, though, because that might not be, maybe that's not the answer you're looking for. Do you do any type of meditation? No. Oh, okay, cool. What's your caffeine intake been like today? Oh, well, I've drank 4 cups of coffee. Oh, and you didn't eat nothing? Oh, and you've been awake for 10 minutes? You didn't shower or wash your ass or anything? Oh, fuck. Maybe there's a reason you feel like shit. Like, it's just troubleshoot. Let's see, Megan, there are no bubbles. The filter may not be working, therefore repair or replace the filter. The most likely cause is that the air pipes of the filter are disconnected or blocked, or the air pump has broken down. See question 1. If the filter and pump is working and the tank is still cloudy, then the water is contaminated. See, there you go. There's the answer you were looking for, Megan, from Insane Joel right there. Thank you, Joel. Look to the manual for unclogging the pipes. It should give a few troubleshooting steps, which is exactly why I had mentioned the manual. So thank you, Joel, for saying that in a more intelligent way. Sometimes also when it comes to controlling your emotions and stuff, you have to be willing to realize when people are trying to help. Some people will be struggling and they will ask for help. I've had people ask me for help, so I'll try to help in a situation, and they'll get angry with me for trying to help because maybe I didn't say something in a way that they wanted me to, but you didn't ask me to burp you over my shoulder, you fucking baby. You asked me for help. You asked me what to do, so I'm telling you what to do. And I don't say it that dickishly, but over time and time again of me getting treated like shit for doing what I was asked to do and help when I'm a training type of person. You know, I'm thorough. I'm not gonna tell you something and then risk being like, oh, I forgot to tell you this. I'm gonna go over every painstakingly obvious detail because this is troubleshooting. I want to make sure that you did everything up to the, like, if you ask someone for help, don't be a dick when they give you an answer that you might not want to hear. Moral of the story. That's one of the reasons why I'm not here to help. I mean, I am here to help, but self-help. Like, it's not wise for you guys to look to me for guidance. Because I'm a fucking hairy dude in a taco suit. Now, if you decide to look to me for guidance, I can't fucking tell you not to, but I have many a slogan, but one of them is, I never claimed to be intelligent. I don't give advice. I simply try to figure out together what options lie ahead of us. Yogi, you're really testing my brain here, man. I feel accomplished that I got up and got dressed. It's a rainy day, and my mental health right now is not the best, but we are going to keep moving forward. Silver Mist, I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad that you share with us as much as you do. And it's not like you share details, but you share the progress report. And I think that a big part of this, Silver Mist, is because of your bullet journaling. If any of you guys don't know, Silver Mist does bullet journal demonstrations where she like shows her bullet journal sometimes, and that's a very helpful thing. And I think that it's helped her to become very self-aware of her emotions. You know, she has an emotion tracker in that thing, and she is able to recognize, like, yo, I'm having a shitty day. But if you are having a shitty day and you can't recognize that, there's a good chance that by the end of the day, it's going to be even shittier than it would have been. But if you're having a shitty day and you can recognize it, then you can use certain tools and tips and tricks to control those emotions. Even when you're riding a fucking low, the lowest of the low, you can fucking fine-tune your ass so that you're at least a little higher up. Megan says, stupid suction cups are stuck to the wall. Uh-oh. Old one doesn't work. Sometimes, so melting gets stuck, and then you have to omen it, wash it, and should be working again. Yeah, if the old one and the new one both aren't working, that's something to keep in mind as well. So it sounds like it's an outside issue. It sounds like it might not just be the pump, but it could also just be the pump. I can hear it working, but it's not pulling the water through. The new one just won't work at all. Gotcha. Kurgan, Erston, Burton. Thank you, Taco. Yes, the bullet journal has helped. I also have used Notion as well to help keep me on track as well. What do you mean Notion, or do you mean motion? Do you mean Notion? If you mean Notion, I'll have to just Google the word Notion. I know what Notion means, but like, my fucking brain won't let me apply it to what we're talking about. Happens to my one too. Ah, gotcha. See, that's a good point. And Joel had said that the manual might have troubleshooting options. And even if you can get the old one working again, then you can return the new one. It sounds like the new one might just be broke. Might just be defective. So make sure you have the receipt. We're going to talk about self-care a little bit, guys. We talk about self-help from time to time. Well, that's, seems to be the theme of the lives, partially because I didn't know how negative people thought about self-help. But when it comes to self-care, what do you guys think of when you think of self-care? I'm curious. So I'm going to just let that marinate while I maybe ramble for a minute. And kind of get my thoughts and ready here. Self-care is important. You know, I'm the type of person who underestimates and underestimated self-care. You know, I don't normally brush my hair. I get out of bed looking like this. You know, I don't give a fuck what clothes I put on. I don't care if I match. I don't care if my shit looks ripped up. I'm not going to be walking around in dirty shit. You know, I'm going to be smelling all right. But, like, yo, I'm a diamond in the rough, baby, and trust me, I'm pretty fucking rough. That was like a like looking thing, not like a sexual thing. But yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got just 2 more hats. 3 more hats, maybe. 1. We got 3 or 4 more hats. We got 4 more hats on. It's Angel says, oh, Megan says, I mean Notion. I will do a stream about it. It's an app. Oh, is that your app with your little bird? This is stupid. I'm not sure I can to work. They said the filter wasn't working, so they asked me to get a new one and install it. The outlet works because the other things are plugged in and working. Maybe it's just that one outlet. Well, you said that the other one was, so maybe it's maybe the filter you got is just defective, which sometimes is an option. Maybe you were supposed to do something to install the filter. Maybe there was like a button or something you were supposed to hit to reset it or something. Cindy wants all the hats gone. Thank you, Sin. Not by the hair of my Cindy Sin. Self-care, guys. That's what I asked about. At this point, you guys, if anybody was going to type some shit into the chat, you had a chance. If not, I'm going to say some shit here. If you happen to say some of the same shit, then so be it. But some examples are brushing your hair. Brushing your teeth? Is brushing your teeth self-care? No. That's called hygiene, okay? Don't confuse self-care with hygiene. You know, and I guess depending on where you're from, you know, some people are cool with being smelly. Some people don't think that the natural body odor is smelly. And I also think it depends on, like, you know, like, if you miss putting on deodorant, okay, somebody could notice, you know, there's a difference between the odor of somebody's body and body odor, okay? We all have scents. We all have a natural scent. But to be non-hygienic is when it gets important. You know, it's called hygiene, and I don't even know who Gene is. Why are we saying hi to him? Hygiene. Fuck you, Bill, but hygiene. Hygiene is important. It's important to say hi to Gene. Brushing your hair, that's not hygiene. Making sure that you brush your teeth and you shower, you wash your ass and your pits, wash underneath your tits and underneath your pits, that is hygiene. Let's see here. No, it is not. The last one was Mortal Kombat. We have Mortal Kombat hat. I feel you. I was gonna not go to the gym. I haven't been in the right mindset, but I pushed through the tears and got it done. Great job for standing up and saying yes when all you want to do is just crawl into your shell and rot. Speaking of which, Joel, I know this goes without saying, man, but you, me, and the smooth one, you know, might have to fucking have a little brouhaha tonight or tomorrow. You might need to hit me up, handsome man. I might need to hear that studly voice of yours. No, put those back. Oh, were those not? Were those the same? Oh, those were the same 4. I got you, Sea Turtle. I got you. I didn't realize they were the same 4. Let me just catch up and I'll put them right back on. That one that was on top. Hi, beautiful. Sleep care to be is being clean. Self-care to me is being clean, being able to accomplish things, and then taking time for yourself to feel relaxed. So to Silver Mist, self-care is being clean. I think that I could agree with that. I think that hygiene is important when it comes to self-care. As a whole, you know, brushing your teeth, including, you know, some people just don't brush their teeth. And, like, I've seen people with rotten, nasty teeth. Like, what are you doing? Brush your teeth. Find a toothpaste that works. Find a toothbrush that works. Maybe you need one with softer bristles. Maybe you need one with harder bristles. Maybe you need a better toothpaste. Like, try something. Sleep care is... You guys are going to get me in trouble. Stop talking about there was nothing. I didn't even realize there was nothing. That was not the one. It was something. I'm down. Just text me and I'll join. Gotcha, Insane Joel. Gotcha. I do have appointments and stuff today. Do you work? What's your work? I'll text you. We'll plan something. I'll text you in the smooth one, and we'll see what's going on. Or maybe we'll talk in one of the Discords. Maybe I'll text you, but maybe I'll hit Gab up in one of the Discords. Gramps is going to be cremated like a Viking. You guys sending him out on a boat and everything? That's fucking epic. Gramps would want a boat. Self, not sleep. I figured it out, Silver Mist. Thank you, though. Work gave me a few days off. That's awesome, Joe. Are you off for the rest of the week? Are you off today through Friday? When is the funeral, if you don't mind me asking? What day is that? That's too goofy. All right, cool. So I'm going to put on these 4 hats again because I mistaked Cinny's. Today is the funeral, and I may have to work Friday. Gotcha, Joel. Oh, and today's Wednesday, so I was thinking today was Thursday. Oh, man. We literally already talked about it being Wednesday. My fucking brain's all over the place. This is why planning, my planner has really been beneficial. If any of you guys struggle, you know, even like before my accident, like I would struggle to know like the date, but I would at least know what fucking day it was. Like, and I strongly recommend a planner. You know, if you want to do it bullet journal style like Silver Mist does, then I implore it. But that might be like some next level shit. Like if you're not used to using a planner, then I would maybe start with a planner first. I have a bullet journal, but like I didn't even know what to do with it. And then Silver Mist started showing me like hers, and I'm like, my planner is good until June, so I'm gonna be able to kind of get myself prepared. You know, ahead of time, I'm gonna be able to decide what I want, whether I want to do an emotion tracker, a habit tracker. I needed to track a lot of shit. Yo, Demon Slayer, thanks for coming in, man. How was the workout? That's too goofy. I thought doing that was illegal. It is. I didn't do anything. Get you in trouble with what? Exactly. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It wasn't me. Then we did it on the sofa. It wasn't me. Cindy said, fuck that hat. It was fantastic. Good, Demon Slayer, good. I need to start coming into your lives. But I'm working on my morning routine. We are going to get talking about meditation here very soon. And that's one of the reasons why self-care comes up. Because I feel like how even Silver Mist had said, take time for yourself. Meditation is quite literally taking time for nothing but yourself, to get rid of the distractions, to get rid of everything but that one point. There's different types of meditation, but the one that has been the best for me has been the single point mindset, the single focus. And what a lot of people do at the beginning is they focus on their breathing. Now, as we had talked about today, it could be in through the nose and out through the mouth, or both, in and out through the nose. When I meditate, I close my eyes usually. However, there are different types of meditation. You may try some candlelight meditation. I forget what Gav called it, at nighttime. But we have not started that yet. How did you get the filter to work? Ergen, Durton, Ernie, Ernin, Under, Sternden, Orton, Cernan. I do, Yogi, but I can barely understand your guys' English, bro. Like, I have been neglecting myself for so long that it feels weird to me working on myself, and by that I mean my values and all that good jazz. Well, and that's awesome too, Demon Slayer, because like meditation, when people think about meditation, you know, they think about closing your eyes and holding your hands like this and saying, Om, Om. And that can be part of it. Yo, Insane Joel with the fucking... I didn't even see... Yo, because of the sub. Insane Joel with the boss status. Yo, Joel, I knew you were a boss. But, bro, you're a fucking boss. What's going on? I've been neglecting myself. What I was talking about, because you had mentioned you neglecting yourself, Demon Slayer, another reason why I feel like you're feeling so much better is because meditation can let itself out while we are working on our daily shit. You know, when you have a sense of self like that you can work and you're focused on one activity, yours is working out. You're focused. That is your focus point, okay? You already do breathing. Most of us can do by ourselves, okay? But when it comes to trying to meditate, especially when you are doing nothing else, your focus point becomes your breathing. Until you start breathing by yourself, and then your focus point becomes wherever the fuck your mind decides to take you. And once you realize that you're not focused on your focal point anymore, you get back to it. You get back to your breathing. So, Demon Slayer, when you're focused on your workout, you might get distracted, you know, but you get back to that focus. Like, streaming even can be, you know, meditative, therapeutic to a certain extent. I also don't know much about meditation, so I have to watch what I say could and couldn't, count. But like I tell you guys, I never hear talking about shit that I don't know about, and if I do, I tell you guys. So, yeah, I'm curious what she did to get it to work. Healthy eating and the working out. The healthy eating is a big part of it. I feel like the healthy eating, like I had said earlier, maybe not even necessarily healthy eating, but just consciousness of what you're putting into your body. You know, I like to eat whatever the fuck I want, and my trade-off is to try to drink certain things or not eat junk all the time. You know, I try not to eat 2 hours before bed. You know, something that a lot of people do. They'll eat right before bed, which is fine. I do that sometimes. You know, this is something new that I'm trying to implement. To not eat 2 hours before bed. And these are just mental tests of self. You know, when it comes to self-help, self-care, you need to be able to test yourself. And sometimes we fail that test. You know, when it comes to self-help, you need to be able to help yourself in moments. But sometimes when you're failing that test, you need to be able to reach out to other people. You need to be able to rely on that coping mechanism. But if you're like me and you are using your coping mechanism and you're beating it like the fucking dead horse that it's about to be, like, it's not going to have any fucking effect on you. And when you're like me, and this was pre-accident, okay? Video games was my coping mechanism even before my accident, and I had used it so much that it got to the point that even video games would not pull me out of that fucking hole. And when you overuse your coping mechanisms and then you have to figure your shit out, then I implore you guys to try to figure out a sense of self-care, self-help, whatever it is, to use some type of sense of self before you ruin the things that you love by depending on them too much. When you depend on the things that you love too much, you have a chance of ruining those things. And I don't say that to scare you guys. I say that to make you aware, you know, if you're, okay, listen, I'm a chubby dude. But my goal, not goal, opposite of a goal, my, like, max, you know, I don't want to be over 200 pounds. Now, I'm sorry if anybody's over 200 pounds. We're all built different. Some of us want to be different weights. Some of us have more muscle. I don't work out. You know, that's why I got to that number. I don't work out, so I know that I'm going to have a good amount of fat on me. Now, if I were to start working out, that number, that 200, that number would go up, okay? I have a good sense of myself. So if I get, you know, 180 to 190, is 190, we'll say. 190 is about where I stay. 180 is like, oh, I'm doing good, I've been eating good, like, I'm keeping shit off. 190, you know, 195 is like, oh shit, like, I'm getting close to my fucking, like, I need to get my shit together. Because it's good to do that. It's so much easier to do something like that versus not pay attention to it and then be like, oh, I'm 250 pounds? Shit, I wanted to make sure I didn't get up over 200. Well, now I have to lose 50 pounds. Instead of just being like, oh, I'm 5 pounds over, like, not even, I'm 5 pounds under. I don't really want to be over 190, but, like, I'll tolerate over 190, but, like, 200 is, like, my breaking, like, healthy eating, working out. I want some old In-N-Out. When I took it out of the tank, it completely came apart. I think the battery part at the bottom disconnected. Oh, cool. Good stuff, Megan. I have to go all the way back to the store and come back. Yeah, that would have sucked. Turkin, your Sheridan, Churkin, your Lerp Turpins, Berturgeon. Huh? Check my laptop's battery. My laptop battery's fine. If you're talking about the lag, I don't know why it lags. I don't know anything about computers, though. And Demon Slayer had talked about the importance of stretching, of working out and eating healthy. I had already mentioned it, but the importance of water and stretching on your body and your mind. Do you know how much tension rests in your head, guys? Do you know how much tension rests in your shoulders? Do you know that by stretching, you can relieve your mind and your body of so much fucking stress and tension that you were not even aware you could fucking get rid of? Now, if I told you that meditating for 5 or 10 minutes could fucking take some of the weight of the world off your shoulders, would you do it? I want to know. If I told you that stretching for like 5 minutes beforehand, getting in the zone, you know, just 5 minutes. Fuck the 10 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes, okay? What did I say earlier? 5-minute rule. If something takes less than 5 minutes, just do it. 5 minutes or less, just do it. Don't put it off. Meditation should be longer. However, if it is between not doing it at all and doing it, 5 minutes is better than 10. Well, is better than nothing. 10 minutes is better than 5. 20 minutes, from my personal experience, 21 minutes, because I give myself that minute to, like, zone in. But I want you guys, anybody who's going to meditate with me, I want you to prepare. Okay, I want you to try to calm your mind. I want you to try to calm the beating of your heart. Calm your breathing. And the other two should follow, at least the heart. The mind, in and out. In and out. The mind might be a little bit harder to calm down. But the heart will calm with your breath. And the importance is that we don't want to focus on the heartbeat. We don't want to focus on the mind. We want to focus on the breathing. We want to focus on nothing. With the breath in and the breath out. The breath in should be in through the nose. The breath out, dealer's choice, whatever's more comfortable for you. But make sure you're getting that breath in through the nose. Sometimes it takes too much focus to do in through the nose and out through the mouth. Some of us struggle to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Even if you have to breathe in through your mouth, go ahead. But try to take some of those breaths through the nose. Try to just widen your nostrils, your nasal passage. Try to feel the air. Genuinely feel. Don't just breathe in and out. Feel the air come in through your nose. Feel it pass your nose hairs. Feel it widen your nostrils and travel down your, up through your sinuses, down your throat. Allow the fresh air to escape the world around you and come inside while you push the old air out. It might even help if you envision this air being pulled in. Try to envision the new air being pulled in as you breathe the new air out. Now, music in the background could help or hinder. Depends on what you're into. Depends on where you're at with meditation. Your stance, what's around you, your breathing, it's all important, but what's truly important is that you're comfortable. Now, I wasn't meditating there, but I was fucking close. And I actually may have been, to a certain extent, because I was struggling at first, but I think I truly got into where I was focused. I was not focused on the breathing, and I'm very new to meditation, so that was one of the first times where I was focused on something other than my breathing. I was focused on trying to explain meditation, which is kind of a loaded thing to do when you don't know much about meditation as it is. But I'm curious if you guys think we're going to meditate for 5 minutes here. It's 11:40. By 45, we're going to meditate for 5 minutes, so it'll be around 52, maybe 51 when we're finished. Do you guys think music will help or hinder? Anybody who meditates, you have the next 5 minutes to let us know if there's something important for, first-time meditators, something that you think is vital information that I may have missed. I'm not an expert. But meditation has done a lot for me. As Silver Mist had mentioned, taking time for yourself. If you don't have time to meditate, then that means you are telling me that you do not have 5 minutes for yourself. The thing about meditation is that it can be implemented in your daily life. You can implement while you're streaming. What did I just say? You can meditate while you're streaming. You can meditate at work. You can meditate on your commute. Let's see here. I'm glad I have to go all the way back. I'm ready for a nap now. Turkin, your Sheridan, Churkin, your Lerp, Turpins, Bertradern. I also feel like, no offense, Stone Yogi, but I feel like you're fucking up the dialect. That's part of the reason why I can't understand it. Like, you're running with this like you made the language. It's like speaking Pig Latin. It's like there might not be no real language, but like if a motherfucker is fucking up some syllables, it's going to be hard to understand. Uye one utwe aye amye angse erbe ilsgray. Uye one. Uye aren't even ye Eddie Ray or if is they igpe atnlay. Uye one utwe aye amye angse. I may today. Amatre is ye eldhe and ye either ipshe and ye either Elvis pay. Trauma is held in the hips and pelvis. That's good to know. That explains why my PT spends so much time down there. I thought I was just getting a happy ending. Turns out, no, that's a joke. I have nothing but love and respect for the ladies that fucking work on me, and I would never disgrace them or their, practice by saying something like that. It's definitely beneficial to stretch and drink at least a gallon of water a day. So, stretching, definitely, I would agree with. What type of, how much stretching, because I feel like sometimes I stretch and I stretch too much, and I'm hurting myself, but then, it's about, we're all different. A gallon of water a day to, okay, Insane Joel, you're what, 300 pounds? If you're 250 and I'm way over the mark, then I apologize, bro. Just for state of an example, okay? Let's say you're 300 pounds. Megan, one of our moderators. All right, we'll say you're 270. We'll say you're 280. We'll say you're 285. Megan is 85 pounds. So do you both need the same amount of water? And this is a legitimate question. Hold every stretch for like 30 seconds. So then with yoga, though, you're holding the stretches for longer. Now, who knows about yoga? I don't know nothing about yoga, but you're holding the... Because I'm thinking about getting into yoga just because I'm that into meditation. Like, I'm not interested in yoga, but I'm that interested in meditation, and I think that it might help with that practice. Durtin Firkin... We're in Thurgen, Sturden, Jurgen. Durtin, Urin, Firkin, Sturten, Jurgen. Mur, Firkin, Jurgen. Pie Shell, do you know anything about craniosacral stuff? Or if anybody knows anything about craniosacral stuff, I would love some information on it sent to the DMs or something, because we only have another 15 minutes. We're going to get this meditation started here. If you're meditating with me for this next 5 minutes, feel free to throw some emotes in the chat if you're not lurking. If you are lurking, I'm just going to assume that you are meditating with me, so thank you for meditating with me. I'm going to fill up my water. All right. But this water is not to drink. Okay? Now, this is something that was taught to me by our friend Irene, who is on vacay. If you guys see Irene, make sure you guys show her that love, because she's on vacation. So, when it comes to meditation, this is a trick that was taught to me by our friend Irene, to have a glass of water nearby. Now, do not drink this glass of water because it's poison. No, because the water will, I guess, collect the negative energy or the bad thoughts or the evil spirits or something like that. I don't remember which one it is or what exactly it does, but yo, it don't hurt to try. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this shit, okay? But yo, if somebody who knows more about this shit tells me that might offer me some help, then I'm going to do that shit. So we got our water there. I'm going to give you guys a minute to get your water, including setup. We might start it at 50, but I'm going to get this meditation started as soon as possible. People who are slim that drink more than a gallon of water a day, good shit. For example, try to drink between a half an ounce and an ounce of water for each pound you weigh. Ah, gotcha, Joel. There you go. Yo, Toxic, what's going on? We're talking about meditation today. Actually, we're talking about controlling your emotions. And one of the ways that I think controlling your emotions that is beneficial in controlling your emotions is to meditate. So I had gone over a little bit of meditation practice with some of our friends. We're going to meditate a little bit here today with you guys. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I can't say thank you enough. If you're hanging out with me, we're going to meditate. If anybody has any tips, let me know, because I am not an expert, and I've told you guys this. However, we have our water. Next up is a candle. Now, a candle is important because it will help to trigger your senses. It will help you to recognize other senses, and you can either focus on that scent or you can focus on your breathing. Focus on whatever you want. If you think that you're good enough at breathing, and you've got the in through your nose, out through your mouth, or if you need to do in through the nose, out through the nose, that's fine. But I would recommend, if this is your first time meditating, to focus on your breathing, to kind of see. Breathing is the type of thing that we do automatically. So you don't think about if you're doing it a little wrong, or if you could maybe improve on your technique. I'm not saying you're breathing wrong, because who the fuck am I to say you're breathing wrong? But shit, son. I'm going to turn off the music for the meditation, or do you guys think I should leave it on? I didn't see anybody say nothing. Oh, we're not drinking this water. Actually, I can, because we didn't start meditating yet. Once you meditate, don't drink the water, because that water is gonna catch some bad shit. I don't know if it's bad energy or bad voodoo or bad juju, bad vibes, but either way. Either fucking way. Getting our candle lit up. I have special candles that I usually use for this, but I don't feel like going downstairs. So we're just gonna use this candle. So we've got our candle, guys. We've got our water. And we're just going to meditate for 5 minutes here within the next minute or two. All right, I'm going to set a timer. I'm thinking I might turn the music off. I didn't see anybody say off or on. However, in the honor of trying to focus on our breathing, I think that that's important. If you're not going to meditate with me, Juno says off. Thank you, Juno. If you are going to meditate, if you're not going to meditate with me, then I would appreciate it if you would keep the chat active, or with emotes or whatever, or if you would just keep your eye out for any unwanted trolls or language. Got back from breakfast at Tim Hortons. Great. We're gonna start this meditation. I'm gonna start a timer on my phone. That way I don't accidentally fucking go forever. Hopefully I have my timer here. No, I don't. Where the fuck is my timer? Oh wait, it's in the clock. I always forget. All right, so we're going to set it to just 5 minutes, guys. All right, 5 minutes. And I want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth if you can. I haven't started the timer yet, but I just want you guys to get comfortable. Okay, you can keep your feet flat on the floor. Make sure they're flat, though, if they're on the floor. If you want to cross your legs, that's fine. Don't worry about your position. If you're uncomfortable, get comfortable. But in this 5 minutes, you might get itchy. You might get hot or cold. Ignore those temptations and just focus on your breathing. Focus on the breath in and the breath out. And 5 minutes might not be enough to get you where you need to go, but hopefully it will at least be enough to help you understand. So on that note, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to breathe in through my nose, and I'm going to attempt to probably breathe out through my mouth, but I might breathe out through my nose. I'm still new to this. And we're going to let our thoughts get taken into that cup of water, and we're going to let this candle burn, and hopefully we can get more information, and that we can grow together in our lives, in our journey, whether it's in meditation, or in our dreams, or in our manifestations. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. So blow out your candles. Dump out your water so you make sure that you don't drink that negative energy. Now, take time to come back. Take time to reconnect. And understand that a lot of you guys may not, and anybody who's a first-time meditator may not may not have gotten as much from that as maybe me or Pyshell or somebody else who is used to meditating, has gotten out of it. So don't let that deter you. If that was your first time ever meditating, you did better than I did my first time. I would be willing to say with the utmost certainty. Because, I mean, shit. It took me a fucking good couple of times before I even, I don't know. What's up, Al Mal Music? I'm gonna catch up in the chat. We were just doing a little meditation, little controlling finishing up with controlling the emotions that we had talked about on Monday. Talked a little bit about your favorite word in the world, self-help, self-care as well. Because I think that that's where the thing is, it's not the help of self, it's the self-care that we're focused on. We are more of a self-care live for sure, because I ain't trying to fucking help anybody. I just care about everybody. And I obviously, was busting your balls a little bit when I had mentioned your favorite word, O'Malley. Because obviously I know that it's not, you have no negative input except for, the fact that, and we talked about this the other day, I don't know if you were lurking, probably not, or else you would have called me out, about how you did come from a corporate fucking America. So self-help to somebody from that type of thing versus some of us who don't even know what the fuck self-help means. It makes sense that, there would be a difference in the lexicon. Am I using that word right? That's one of Al Mal's $1 million words. Use spring mix and some cheese, olive, guacamole, pico, chicken. There you go. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Had to basically skate there. Oh, there you go, Toxic. Damn. Like skateboard or roller skates? Or ice skates? Are you in Canada? I don't know. Also was a lot lighter. Making some tacos. Oh, good stuff, Megan. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for lunch. What are you guys having for lunch? We got about 1 more minute till Al Mal is ready to go live. How do I make what? Let's see here. It's pretty good. Easy to make. Have to try. How nice was that? Thank you, Taco. I really needed this. Thank you, Juno. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoyed. We may even implement, a 10-minute meditation from time to time. But I think that we're at least going to do 5 minutes a day in the live. I am still working on my New Year's resolution of meditating every single day. I have not had a 3-week straight, run, as Al had said. It takes 3 weeks to start a new habit. So I am, still working on that. And I did meditate 20 minutes this morning before the live as well. So I got 25 minutes under my belt now. Hey, fucker! Easy! That's too rough. You're mean. You're a bad dog. Go to your cage now. I don't even want to see you. Go. You're mean. Fucking has just a mouthful of cat fur. He's yanking on the cat's fucking head, and then I look over and he's just got a mouthful of fur. Really, bro? The fuck is wrong with you? What an asshole. What a whole ass asshole. Ice skates. We got some freezing rain last night. I hope you're joking. You really were using your ice skates? That's fucking awesome. That's fucking funny. That's epic. I'm not the greatest at ice skating. That is dope. That's awesome, Toxic. That's badass. I couldn't imagine getting enough freezing rain to ice skate down the street. I couldn't imagine. That's nutty. Don't forget today, guys, about the 5-minute rule. Anything that takes 5 minutes or less to do, don't put it off. Do it right away if you have the ability. And getting into mental practices like that will help to build your fucking mind. Exercise that big we talked a lot about exercise, right? Well, why is your brain any different? If you exercise that big, sexy brain of yours, then together we can find out what the fuck it means to truly be ourselves. I strongly recommend you guys exercise your brain. You don't like water? Well, me neither, but I know I have to. So I exercise my brain every day to drink some fucking water, even though I don't want to. I exercise my brain to do a lot of shit that I don't want to. And I exercise my brain to do the things that I need to. But sometimes you deserve to do those things that you want to do, you know. So put your best foot forward today. Go fucking hard, guys. Join me in the raid over to Al Mal Music if you would like, where you can get all kinds of dope merch, dope music. We're listening to some of his dope music right now. Let me turn this bad boy up a little bit. Love myself some Al Mal Music. It shouldn't be too loud. Let me know if it is, though, guys. I have it a little closer. I'm experimenting today because I had been playing it from the same phone that I had my camera from, but then when I moved the camera, it had changed the volume. So I went back to a bit of an older setup that I had. It's all fun until you spill your coffee. Oh, shit. Well, especially because then it's going to melt the rain, bro. I used to play hockey and skate on the reservoir when I was younger. Well, that makes sense because it's a reservoir, you know. I always wanted to skate on a lake. Kind of hard to do with that when I live in Texas. Joel, yo, bro, when you come out to visit, it almost has to be winter. That way we can go skate on a lake. Or skate outside even if it's not a lake. Most places to skate outside, like, isn't an actual lake, but it's, like, outside still. Easier to ice skate or roller skate? It is easier to roller skate. It is easier to roller skate. If you know how to roller skate, you can utilize the same tricks to ice skate. However, ice skating as an art form is completely different from roller skating. You can kind of fake it till you make it, but ice skating is infinitely harder. Megan thinks it's easier to ice skate. Well, that's also because she's been ice skating longer than she's been rollerblading. Maybe that's what depends on it. Yo, Al Mal, thank you for the love, my man. We will be right over. I am dying to get off of the screens and come and say what's up to you guys. I got some lunch to make, and I've got some fucking people to make happy. I've got some people to prove wrong. Please, please, you guys, do what you can to prove the people in your life wrong that you need to prove wrong. Do what you need to take the time for yourself. Implement some type of self-care, self-love, whether it's meditation, whether it is taking a fucking shower and brushing your hair, whether it's doing something that you want to do. This is all self-care, this is all self-love, and this is something that you should not beat yourself up about. You just need to be conscious on whether or not you're taking too much time on the things that you want to do and not the things that you should do. Because if you're not focusing on the things that you should do, there are people around you who will take advantage of you to get done what they want. Thank you guys on that note for listening to me. Thank you for coming to my talk and talk. Thank you each and every one of you. I always spend a little while saying goodbye. I'm trying to get better at that. I just spent 2 hours talking with you guys. And we're all going to talk over at Mal's anyway. So if I'm not going to see you at Mal's, I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yo, Manny Main, you could wash that underfro. Okay, yo, let me lather up that underfro, bro. Come on. Let little Juice take care of that pickle. See, this is why I need to go. Okay, you know what? We got 11 people ready to raid. If I don't hear 12, then I'm just going to head over. Much love to you guys. I will see you all soon. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm bringing Bald back. Oh, so curtains match drapes is what you're saying, man. All right. I'll see you guys in a little while.
Damage goods. I've accepted it. Damage goods.